Javier, I'm sure, is many things. One of the things he is a gentleman.
What we found wasn't exactly what we wanted by any stretch of the imagination, and we knew that it would be a major renovation project.
It was quite a coincidence how we found Mendizabal. When we were looking online at real estate, we kept being attracted to one house in particular, and we called the real estate agent and said, we don't want to buy the house, but we want to know who the architect was. Mendizabal Javier looked like he was thinking out of the box.
And we did speak to several architects along the way.
Yep.
But he seemed most aligned with what we were thinking of doing. When we bought this property that we're in, it had many more bedrooms, and it was built all the way really to the back of the property. And Javier helped us to see that by tearing down basically the whole back end of this house and then rebuilding a portion of it and rearranging the use of rooms in here, that we could get what we wanted.
They guided us very well, and it was a team. I think there were 1, 2, 3, 4 people involved from Javier's end, and including his sister Pamela. They walked us through, and actually they didn't walk us through, they did all the work, securing permits, dealing with the filing of architectural renderings, dealing with the fallout from filing the architectural renderings, where even though we're out of the ENA zone, certain things that we wanted to do were not allowed, and they navigated all of that, and we didn't have to deal with any of it.
But they also guided us through the reimagining process. So, Javier had prepared several different schematics of what the house could become.
My favorite space in this house is standing at the kitchen counter. I like to cook, I like to spend my time in the kitchen, so I stand at the kitchen counter. I can see the sunlight, which is crucial to my well-being. I can see the outdoors, I can see the living room, and I can see the spectacular view through this grating, for lack of a better word, straight through to the bedroom, which it's a great shot of the bedroom. So that's my favorite place in the house.
My favorites are the kind of this living area where we are now in the principal bedroom. They just feel good. It's like when we are gone from here in the summer and come back, my first thought is we're home. It's the house, for me at least, and I think for David, kind of that I've always dreamed of having. And it just fits, it just fits. But my actual favorite spot to stand on the property is in the back by the pool, looking across at the pool and the terraces. I just love that view. Friends and family, when they come here, they've kind of universally said, oh my God, this is so beautiful.
If somebody wants to build a house or renovate a house with Mendizabal Arquitectos, the first thing I think that we would suggest is having a dialogue.
The last thing you want is to be surprised at the end with either the cost of it or the design of it that doesn't meet your lifestyle.
We found Javier to be a very honest person.
Yeah.
And by that I mean, I'm speaking because Doug mentioned it, the economics of building a house, renovating a house. He was very honest about the money, all the way through the process.
Yeah, definitely. And as we added things, which is inevitable, you're going to change or add things along the way, he was there to cost them out and, again, give us the options. You can do that if you want, here's what it will cost, or we can do this and that's what it will cost,
exactly.
and so on. So yeah, he was very honest about all of it. But also just going back to what I was saying before about knowing what you want, that helps the architect as much as it helps you.
Right.
And there's no sense in wasting his time having him design for you things that you're not going to want or can't use.
Right. If I could sum up my experience, fraught and entirely successful.
I would have said challenging, but rewarding.
I would add to that we've been very lucky. We regularly stand back and say, we got exactly what we wanted.
That's true. That's absolutely true. I would use them again, certainly. You know, again, we've got exactly what we wanted, and it's such a comfortable house and well built. We haven't had problems with the house. Nothing. I mean, I love it.
We would use Javier again in a second. Oh, I wish we had the money. We could do a whole nother house somewhere.
Just for fun.
Just for fun. We've actually maybe every 6 months send him a note. We send Javier a note and tell him that he gave us exactly what we wanted. And I think in that same note we always say thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what we do. And we didn't say that he walks on water, because that's what it sounded a little bit like.